Hello. Hello. I'm silly. Hello. Happy Sunday. Welcome to my name is Alicia Lott. This channel is for you if you want to have a journaling routine or a planning routine, whatever that is messy, minimalist, and low budget. And for those of you who want to use journaling for mental health and growth and feelings and stuff. So in this video, I hope everything's working all right. I just finished setting up, but in this video I'm shooting from my beautiful house sit in Cleveland, Ohio, and I'm gonna set up my bullet journal weekly spread, which I do every Sunday around this time. So I hope you will join me in the future as well. And this is I also look at this as body doubling time for people who struggle with focus as I do. Just a time to just be with other people and be working on something, and then at the end of the hour hopefully you've made some progress. So if you're not journaling today, that's okay. We're just here working on our stuff. You could be doing laundry, you could be doing yoga, you could be doing your taxes, or well, if you're in the US, maybe not, I don't know. But whatever you are working on, I am glad you are here. I'm glad you have joined me today. And yeah, so I'm going to get started here in a few moments. I'm going to also, for the people who actually do plan on doing some writing, I will give you some journaling prompts here in a couple of moments. So be on the lookout for that. But yes, I wanted to, before we begin, I wanted to let you know you can always leave me any questions or comments or feelings, anything in the chat that you would like. So here I'm going to say good morning. Hello, Miss Budgeting Mama. Hello. And yes, I wish you all a wonderful Sunday. So first, what I want to do before we get started, I want to have us just kind of feel a little more focused. And the way to do that most effectively is make sure that our bodies are feeling calm and feeling less stressed. And that is actually our theme for the day that I didn't mention. Feeling calm in the midst of chaos, especially when other people are feeling more chaotic and more worried and more stressed out than you actually are. You're already calm, but then sometimes when you absorb other people's feelings, things happen. So we don't want that. But what I want to do now is we're going to just take a few deep breaths. So first, I'm going to have us. You can close your eyes if you would like. I can't see you either way, so it doesn't matter. I'm going to close my eyes and take a few deep breaths. And I want us to go in through our noses. Hold that. And then out through the mouth. In through the nose again. Let your lungs, make sure that your lungs are filling up with air. And out through the mouth. All right, one last time. In. And out. Let all the craziness out, all of the chaos, right? We are just going to be unbothered right now and just enjoy our journaling or yoga or laundry or bill paying or whatever time this is for you. We're going to enjoy this today. So, yes, I hope that was helpful. Let me see who's in the chat. All right, we've got Hola, Néstor. Sí, mi español está mejorando, ya te ves, pero gracias por venir, sí, y espero que tengas una buena semana, un fin de semana, sí, sí, gracias. Sí. Oh, I get nervous and then I can't speak. But hello, welcome to you all. If you are joining me, let me know where you're joining me from as well. So yes, all right, we have done our breathing. Now, I just want us to make sure that our bodies are okay. I'm going to put on some lip balm. So the thing is, when I get, yeah, I have really dry skin, really dry lips, and that is very distracting to me. And so I got some lotion here. Lotion up. All right. I don't want to put on too much because then my hands will be greasy and then I won't be able to write. But I'll put on a little bit. Oh gosh. All right. Who do we have in the chat? I'm silly. All right. So now what I want to do is do like just a mental check-in. Okay. So you don't have to write anything down just yet. We're not at the writing portion. At least I'm not. But I want you to just keep in your mind like what how has the week been for you? And what do I want to say? I have my notes here. What was one thing that I handled this week better than I would have in the past? Hmm. Could you think of maybe a conversation that you had that could have gone left, but it didn't? Or can you think of maybe something that you saw on the news that maybe that your reaction was a little bit different than it would have been? So yeah, think about how you handle certain things over the course of the week. All right, all right. Who do we have in the chat? Oh, God. All right, so we have Irene from South Texas. Yay! Oh, thank you. Yes. All right. And we have Miss Grandma M. Oh, she's from rainy, stormy Arkansas. Yeah, I'm right there with you with the kind of cold yuckiness. So I hope it improves for you. I feel like it goes north. So maybe it'll you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. I hope you have the warmth and then it will hit my way in Cleveland. So we're gonna see. All right. But yes, I'm so glad you all are here. Y'all. All right. My next mental check-in question. All right, actually, I want to put this in the chat. So these are just questions that I want you to ask yourself quietly, really quickly, before we begin getting down to business. So what was one thing that I handled better this week than I might have in the past? Hmm, yes. All right. And then our next just mental checking in. All right. What sucked my energy and what helped me bounce back? So maybe, this session today is all about just thinking about ways that you are sucking other people's stress from them. Or maybe not from them, but you are absorbing it and you are taking it on as your own when we shouldn't be doing that. We should let people do their thing if they're going to feel a certain way and you don't genuinely feel that way. We need to manage our own emotions and let them feel what they feel. So that's what we're working on today. So what have you thought about, or what's happened in the past week that has sucked your energy, and then how, just think about how you were able to bounce back from that, and remember to write maybe that part down or remember it so that you have that tool that you can use in the future. So hmm, Hmm. And if you feel like sharing in the chat, you can. Yes. So I won't go into too many details about what's going on for me, but yes, I'm in a new place. Actually, I was here last week as well. But I'm house sitting. I'm taking care of two adorable cats, and I'm going to be here for a few weeks, and then I'll go to another place, also in Cleveland, and then from there, we don't know yet. But there have been I'll say there have been some communication issues that have happened. So nothing major, but so there was some drama. I'll just say that. I won't go too deep. But also there were some things with my mother as well. It's been just a very stressful and anxiety-induced time for us as well. So I just wanted to, I guess this week I was more careful to, what do I want to say? If I set a boundary with someone and I said, "Hey, this is how I need things to be for in order for me to feel good," then that's it. And then if the other person wanted to push back, then I would start to feel myself pulling away from the conversation and just saying, "Well, I already said how I needed it to be. If it's not that way, then I'm not going to go back and forth with you." So yeah, there were a couple of conversations like that. I won't say with whom. It wasn't my mom, but it was, yeah, just people. So yes, once I learned that I don't have to always engage and always um yeah, always have the right response or always have that quick, that witty remark or whatever. Like I can just step back and it's cool and it's okay. Life goes on. So I feel that that's something that I would like to cultivate more. Growth. Okay, so that's what's happening for me. Now, what I'm going to do for uh, the next few minutes is I'm going to give you our journaling prompts today. This time, I'm going to give them all to you all up front. And then we're going to have about 25 minutes of just quiet journaling time. I will work on my weekly spread during that time. So if you want to watch me scribble in here, feel free. And yes, I think that would, if you feel like doing that, or you can work on your project for today. I'm gonna, depending on the temperature, I may open the window and let us enjoy some nature sounds because there are birds right outside the window. And yeah, we'll just have some quiet time. All right, so first, let me go ahead and I'm gonna give you our prompts. If I can find them, I do have them, I swear. They're here. Ah, yes, there we are. Ha ha ha. Okay. Boop. Okay. Will they all fit? Will they all fit? No, they won't. I don't know. Okay. Oh, that looks terrible. All right. I'm going to give it to you. What did it say? Ah, shoot. I hear myself. All right. This is what I'm going to do. All right. Okay. So our prompts are, what does being calm, or yes, what does being the calm one rather mean to me? So when I say that, I mean oftentimes in relationships between people or in just discussions with other people, there usually is one person who is more calm and just more even keeled, more steady. If you are that person, or you would like to be that person, or occasionally you are that person, what does that mean to you? Hmm. All right, so that's journaling prompt number one. Journaling prompt number two is, how do I know when I have taken on someone else's stress? So, do you feel it in your body? Do you feel, oftentimes when I'm stressed out, my shoulders go up like that and I feel it. So I try to bring those shoulders back down. All right. So how do you feel, maybe physically, or how do you feel? What thoughts are going through your head when you can feel yourself taking on someone else's stress, someone else's worry, anxiety? How do you feel? Our next journaling prompt is, who around me is spiraling and what are they afraid of? So that could be an empathy moment for you. I want you to start to think about how you can kind of put yourself in their place and start to maybe think of ways that you can support that person. Because I'm not saying, if someone else is going through a problem or feeling just not feeling like themselves, of course, we want to step in and help them when we can, with while also preserving ourselves. So, start to think about that. Who is spiraling and what are they afraid of? And then, all right, another another prompt I have is, what is one phrase I can use to protect my peace this week? So my thing lately has just been, they'll figure it out. They will figure it out, whoever they is. So it could be someone who is going through a divorce, someone who is at work, maybe a coworker who's going through something and they're trying to, kind of double stress onto you. How can you, well, like, what is one phrase that you can say to kind of remember to step back and remember to hold on to your peace? So, yes, for me, they'll figure it out. They're good. They are adults. usually, and they can work out their own problems. You don't need to put that on your heart. Lastly, this is for the my fellow 80s people. All right. So our last journaling prompt is what would Claire Huxtable do? So I wanted to find someone from the 80s because that's my decade. I love it. That's when I grew up. So one thing, Claire Huxtable, first off, let me say, she was the mother figure, the mother on the popular television sitcom in the US called The Cosby Show. Ooh, couldn't say it. And yeah, she was just unflappable. Like she was an attorney, and so she always had a very smart, witty remark whenever someone said something. She always knew the best things to say. Always dressed impeccably. Always had hair done. She was just perfect. Um, Always, she never raised her voice. She never got upset about anything. And so, yes, just thinking about people who are calm and steady always. What would that person do? So, I have no shame about modeling people who maybe I see on television or just people that I read about on the news, just anyone who can show me how to behave in certain situations. So, no shame in that. If Claire Huxtable doesn't quite work for you, if she didn't resonate for you, if you didn't watch the show, or if you're too young to have watched the show, although you should check it out. It's a good family program. Or yes, it's just not your vibe. Another thing you could think about is what would you do um, if you were a pair of noise canceling headphones? How would you maybe filter out some of that drama? How would you filter out some of that noise that is kind of hitting you? How would you do that if you could just block everything out? So, those are your prompts. All right, I'm going to pin them in the top of the chat. All right. Yeah, see, budgeting mama. Okay, I'm glad I'm not the only one with the Cosby Show. But yes, what that mom, the mom, she was a rock always on that show. So yes, we should all strive to have a little Claire Huxtable in us at least this week and just maintain our calm. All right, so now if you would like, here I am going to get our timer going because we are going to do some journaling time and I'm so excited. All right, I got my timer. It's working. It's 25 minutes. All right. Okay. All right. So I'm going to leave us this time. And also, where's our music? I thought I had turned it on before we started, but I didn't. That's okay. Okay. All right. We've got here. And then we're going to turn on a little bit of music. All right. I'm going to give us 25 minutes. And just take this time to really enjoy yourself, whatever you're doing, and take a little time to think about what you want. I'm always asking, what do you want? And how can you feel calm this week? Ooh, I gotta fix this. Okay, everyone. I hope we're doing well with our quiet time. This felt like a long time for me to be quiet, so I hope it's been okay so far. We have a little over, yeah, little under 5 minutes now left. Mm. Oh my gosh, we have tents. Yes. And there we are. Yes, we made it through our 5 minutes of quiet sad. Yes, all right, let me turn the music down. Well, there, a little. All right. How was that for everyone? Here, let me turn this timer off. Uh, Yeesh. All right. If you see me just staring at the screen sometimes, just looking discombobulated or confused, I probably am. So there are just too many windows open on my computer right now, and I don't know what to do. Um, but I hope that that time was good for you. And let me know in the comments if that was too long, if that was too short. That was, I think, the first time I'd ever done such a large chunk of quiet time like that. So there were like things I wanted to say, and it's like, nope, nope, this is quiet time. So just let me know in the comments. And I wanted to say hello. Yes, the journaling prompts. Thank you, Freya, for mentioning that. I know they kind of got cut off and they weren't formatted very well. So yes, they are now in the description box for the video with a lot of other information that I'm going to tell you about in a minute. And yes, all right. So we have Miss Grandma and we have some time to focus. I hope you enjoyed that. I did as well, although it was disconcerting for me in a little bit, but it was good. Let me get some water. I gotta hydrate. Okay, I'm back. So yes, Miss Grandma M, she has her planner out. She has her markers. She is focusing on last week and the upcoming week. Yeah, I love to hear it. Yes, this is very good. All good. Okay, Miss Restford Jennifer, thank you for saying that. All right, I enjoyed that. All right, we will keep going with that. So yeah, I just I had my journal here. So I got my whole weekly spread done. There were some, if I looked a little confused, it was because I was thinking of some dates and I couldn't think of them and I didn't quite have them in my Google Calendar yet. So that's okay though. But I did do my intention of the week, so I'll read that for you. So I intend to stay calm and cool like Claire Huxtable. I don't know why she's on the brain this week, and not let other people's worries get me down. I am filled with positive energy and am moving forward, not worrying about being perfect. So I guess what I meant by the perfectionism is just when you're in an argument or in a situation with people and you have that tendency to want to be right and you know you're right in your soul. And so that feeling makes you want to just go back and forth with people and the energy gets higher and higher. Ah, I'm trying not to. I'm not perfect with that, but I'm trying not to do that as much. I'm trying to just let it go and just hold on to my calm and my energy that is positive and not worry so much about what other people think. So it's a lot of that, not worry about other people's feelings or thoughts or whatever. So we have, and then I have my habit tracker. This is probably the neatest habit tracker that I've ever done, like everything, which is sad. It's still, but yes, I feel that it went really well. So, yeah, and I want to schedule reading time this week. So I will find points in my calendar and actually read a book. So I read before I go to bed, just a little nothing mystery novel right now, just to help me fall asleep. So I want to do some actual substantive, informative reading, like something that really means something to me. So yeah, I'm working on that. 5:28. So this is what I'm going to be doing going forward. I'm going to going forward until it burns me out or something. I don't know, but I'm going to do live streams via Zoom. Every no, I'm sorry. This is not via Zoom. This is YouTube. So coming up, I'm almost at the end of my journal And so I need to set up another journal. I have a bunch of stickers. I have a bunch of junk that I'm going to put, junk, not junk, but I have a bunch of stuff that I'm going to put in the front and back covers of the journal. I'm very excited. I'm already prepared. I'm just going to do everything live on camera. We'll see how this goes. This will be my first live stream bullet journal setup. I've never done this. Actually, let me take this off. And what I also will be doing, let's take that. What I also will be doing that I don't have here, that's the one thing that I was looking for. I will be doing a live stream this coming Wednesday, the 21st, and it will be only for my email subscribers because I now have a newsletter. I've been working on on that. I just did a whole day of just working on technical web stuff that scares me, and one thing is a newsletter that I've been wanting to start. So if you would like to subscribe to my newsletter, you will get the link to this private Zoom chat. It's going to be 30 minutes, and it's kind of a midday refresh, and we will go deeper into the just keeping calm, preserving our energy. There'll be some journaling prompts. There'll be more of this quiet time, but it'll be solely journaling, not bullet planning stuff. So that will be this Wednesday. And then every other Wednesday, that's what I meant to say. Every other Wednesday, I will be doing that as well. So as long as you're on my little email list, you will get the link for that. Yeah. So I hope you join. I hope I see you there. That's it. And also, I wanted to show my my quote of the week. And it is, if you cannot find peace within yourself, you will never find it anywhere else. And that is by the lovely, wonderful singer Marvin Gaye. So I fully support that. So yes, I think that is very important to preserve our inner calm. All right, so how do you sign up for the email newsletter? There is a link in the description box, but I'm also going to leave it here in the chat. It is Alicia, I believe Alicia Lot at Alicia, I swear I know. Where is it? No. Well, just don't listen to me. All right, it is alicialot.podia.com, and I will give you that in just a moment as soon as I copy and paste it from somewhere else. And you will have it. All right, so I want to give you this. But yes, it's as far as the newsletter, don't expect a lot. I did write something, and that will be, you will see that actually tomorrow. I will be sending that out. And then I will send out the link on most likely Wednesday morning, and then you'll have that. Okay, here we are. It's Sunday. All right, I'm gonna send this. Oh wait, you found it? Okay, you found it. All right, here's the link, and I'm also gonna put it here. Okay, so yes, go there. It's a very simple, just email form. Don't be expecting any sort of like graphic design. I don't do that. And then you can read my little newsletter that I will have tomorrow. And in that newsletter, there will also be a schedule of different things that I'm doing. So you'll have that as well. And feel free to reply to that if you just want to say hello, or if you just have an idea for something, feel free. I love it. But yes, I hope to see you. I hope to see you for the live stream this Wednesday. And I just thank you all for your support always. Because I know this is craziness. And I hope you all have a wonderful week. All right, I want to hear some more. It was in the description box. Okay. Sometimes when I'm like reading in a hurry, I can't process that quickly, and it's just like, it's not there. But it was. Okay, thank you. Oh, it is. Okay, it's just buried. All right, I see it now. Anyway, we're not going to worry about that. But I hope you all are having a Sunday. I hope you all have a good week. Yes. Do I want to say anything else? Not really. No. I'm gonna just end this, and I hope that we just remember to that we are in charge of our own emotions. We do not have to take on the emotions of other people in order to help them in any. We're not responsible for that. And I hope. Ooh, the wind's blowing now. Close that window. All right. There we go. I tried to have nature and be in nature. It's not working. So, yes, I hope that you will continue to join me every Sunday for these live streams, and I hope that you have a wonderful week. Oh, good. Yes. All right. We got our first email subscriber. Yes, Jennifer. Get it. And I just appreciate you all so much, and I just look forward every Sunday to seeing you guys. So yes, yes, let's keep this going. All right, so join me this Wednesday and next Sunday, and what that is. So not next. Okay, so that is the following Wednesday. I'm going to set up my new bullet journal. You'll get to see all of that. I don't know how long that's going to last. It may be 2 hours. I don't know. So I'm going to just set it all up, and you can see that. Yes. All right. So bringing back the calm. All right, you guys. So I hope that you can do something self-care like today. We can go for a walk, maybe. I've been saying since we got here to Cleveland, I barely left the house. And it's beautiful here, and I want to go for a walk. So hopefully the weather warms up and I can go. We'll see. And I hope you find a way to get either some exercise or maybe some kind of full self-care, do your nails, something like that. All right, I'm gonna go. But so I'm just under an hour. I hope you all have a lovely week, and I'm gonna give you all. Do we have any other bye-byes? All right, no more bye-byes. All right, thank you all for joining me. Thank you all for your comments and your chats and your love and everything. I'm gonna give you upside down. Wave goodbye. Have a good week.